What if you could reduce your blockchain integration time for your staking products by more than 90%? Because if you're building staking products, you know how much effort that requires to actually do the integration for all networks. Now we at p2p.org have developed a unified API, which basically allows a developer to do the integration once and access multiple blockchains with the same interface. Now let me show you how that actually looks like. I'm here in our documentation hub, and I'm going to give you here this overview of our products. So we have the standard staking API and now the new unified API. And when I call that standard staking API, that is our traditional direct staking API, which you can use with a lot of configuration possibilities for multiple networks. And now with the unified API, you can really go multi-chain with one API, one interface. And to make that difference clear, I'm actually going to go here to the API reference and click on unified. And that's how it looks like. This is the interface. So you have the classical staking flow of creating a staking request or unstaking or withdrawing. Or for each of those, you would actually also need to do the broadcasting. Now, the developer would only need to do this integration once for one interface. And then you can choose one parameter here for the chain that you want to use. Instead, or for comparison, let us look at the staking API, which is here on the left, and you can see that there's an interface for each network separately. The beauty of the staking API is that you have much more like configuration possibilities. So for example, if I click on staking Ethereum, you have many more different calls and like things that you can do. Whereas in the unified API, you can significantly reduce the integration time because it's unified for all different networks. Now, also to make this clear for the developers out there, I have made an API demo here. This is example in my GitHub that you can actually use. It's publicly available here. And the beauty here, to give some details, if you actually want to do the API integration and you would create some sort of API proxy in your application, and this is for the unified API, this is all I have created here for this example. So you have like, for example, one create stake or create unstake transaction and your broadcast transaction. And to make this more clear, I have made this demo where you can go to the GitHub and test it out for yourself. And this is how it looks like in the current demo. I have integrated with those two networks currently because all you just need is also to just set up the parameters and then also set up the signing for each network. And here I have done this for Polkadot and Celestia. You can click through here. I'm going to set, for example, here the Mocha testnet. And then I would connect with this wallet. And then I can go through the whole staking flow. Let's say I want to stake that much Celestia, and then it starts creating the staking request. Okay, transaction created, cool. And then I can sign and broadcast, and then it's being prepared for this. And it's being broadcasted, has been signed, and this has been a success, cool. And then I could even like go to the Explorer, etc. And that's how it looks like using the unified API. So to conclude, please go check out our API docs. Go check out our interface with the unified API, and the URL would be docs.p2p.org.